everyone, hope you're all okay and having a lovely day. I am not, if I'm honest. I need a bit of a rant, to be honest with you. I'm just so angry at the minute. We all want what's best for our children, don't we? We all want them to have a great education, a great start in life. And I've been fighting for years, since I moved back to Liverpool. I've been fighting for the best for my panda. As some of you may know, he's visually impaired in one eye, he can't see, and he's got ADHD. There's a few other things as well, but they're his main two disabilities. Now, it's such a struggle, and the children have been through so much over the last 2 years with COVID, and his mental health has been really affected. So my situation is now, I am fighting for a school for Panda. I want him in a school which is a private school for children who are blind or visually impaired and have additional needs. Now, Panda's been going to this school for enrichment every Wednesday. During COVID, he wasn't allowed, but every Wednesday he goes for the afternoon, and it's a fantastic school. It's amazing. It is a private school, but it is funded by the government and the Liverpool City Council. I've been trying to get him in that school for the last 2.5 years, and they are saying no, 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 because it's more money. It all boils down to money. The council will not pay extra money for my son to have a good education in a setting that is safe, where he can learn, and he is around children who are the same as him. When a child is surrounded by children who are of equal opportunities, of equal abilities than themselves, they will flourish. They will learn everything that the teachers will tell them. They will learn because they're happy, because they're surrounded by children who are of equal equal abilities as themselves. That school will be the making of Panda, and I am still fighting to get him in there. Now, since the children went back in September, my Panda's EHCP plan, which is the educational healthcare plan he's got, which I fought for 2 years to get that as well, it was blank. So he didn't have a school, he didn't have a college, he didn't have anything or anywhere to go, because the Liverpool City Council couldn't find a setting for Panda that suited his needs. There's a school just right there, the private school I want him in, that can assist his needs, and I've got him on a class list already waiting because they want him there, and they will not put him in that school. So my Panda was out of school for 4 weeks. While all the other kids went back to school in September, he was at home with me. His mental health dropped, his mood dropped, his ability to, he wants to go out and find a job. He couldn't find a job because obviously he's 16. Most workplaces are taking on, you know, adults or, you know, people who've got families, and I've had to explain all that to him, you know, but it's hard for a 16-year-old to get knocked back from so many job applications and not take it to heart. But I've tried my best to explain that it's nothing to do with you. You know, it's the way we are at the moment with COVID. You know, if somebody applies for a job who's got a family of, you know, 3-4 kids, and they've got 20 years experience working in customer retail, they're going to accept them instead of a 16-year-old child, young adult, fresh out of school. I'm now at the point where I have been forced to put my son in a college, which I'm not happy 100% with. We have been for a visit. It is a nice little college. The options there are very limited. He has now been forced by the Liverpool City Council to go there. Otherwise, I might get into trouble for keeping him off education, because he's 16. He has to be in education or an apprenticeship, We can't get an apprenticeship. There's no apprenticeships around. So he's now been forced to go to this college. He's in 4 days a week, and he's going to retake his maths to try and get a better grade. He's going to do his English, because unfortunately he failed that. He's going to do his business, because unfortunately he failed that. And he's going to do a bit of IT and also a citizenship course. At the end of the year, he will get his qualifications in his English and maths and business, an MVQ or a GCSE grade. That's if he lasts a year. Because the issue I've got now as well is I am now taking Liverpool City Council to court. So I need to apply for a lot of different things. My head's just all over the place at the minute. To get help and support through that process, which is going to take at least 5-6 months, I've been told. So he's going to have to go to this college in the meantime. Now, if I win the court case and I get Panda to go to the blind school, then he will be able to move there straight away. But I've also got now another issue, is transport. I don't drive and I get the bus everywhere. This college is miles away, and I mean miles away. It's over an hour on the bus. And I was told before we said yes to going to this college that he would be able to get transport support, as in a taxi to pick him up and to bring him home safely. My child is blind in one eye. He has a really bad depth of field on his left hand side because it's his left eye that he's blind in. He's also got ADHD, and as some of you know, ADHD, there's an impulsivity side to ADHD. Not being able to process a situation that's around you, you know, running across the road when he shouldn't, you know, I can make it, etc, etc. I'm now been told this morning that the only help and support we will get for Panda to go to this college is a bus pass. He's already got a disability bus pass. And I've now been told that he can't get somebody to come and pick him up and take him safely to college, which is over an hour away on the buses, and bring him home. I'm absolutely livid. Absolutely livid. I am at the point where I'm ready to go to the newspapers now, because Liverpool City Council are letting me down, they're letting my son down, they're letting his education down, and they're letting down his future. I am so angry. I think I'm going to blow. I really am. I'm going to explode soon. All I'm asking is for someone to come and pick my child up and take him to college safely and to bring him home. There's so many children out there that get support and it's not exactly the support they need. You know, this college, it's okay. It'll have to do. It's not my first choice, but I was told if he went to that college, we would get support with his transport. And now I've been told today and on Thursday that the answer is no, they're not going to support him. I'm ready to just explode. I feel like everybody is letting my son down. Even me, because I can't even do it. I'm trying my best. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to do what I can for my son and to make sure he has a brilliant future. And I just need a little bit of help. I've sent off for my provisional and I'm going to work as hard as I can to get my driving licence, because then it will help. But in the meantime, I'm constantly worried about him travelling that far. When it comes to winter, it's right next to a huge park and he finishes at 4 p.m. It'll be dark and I won't be able to get up there in time to meet him. It's just, I'm just getting let down. by the system. And he's 16, he's only got a couple of years left of his education. And I just want him to be able to get some more exams out of it, because he's already been let down. Before lockdown, before his GCSEs, the high school he was in mainstream school, he had an outburst in school and a bit of a mental breakdown, and I had to go and pick him up, and we were there for an hour and a half, 2 hours, talking with the teachers, talking with Panda, and myself and the school both agreed that that school was not the right setting for Panda, and we both agreed that he should be at home. And he's been homeschooled for the last 8 months, apart from the summer holidays. He had to do his GCSEs at home with me, which was so stressful, so hard. And when he got his results, I was so proud that he passed his maths. I really was. We didn't expect him to pass any, because he didn't have that support. He's been let down so much by the education and by the local council. It's just beyond a joke. You know, education is so important. It maps out your future. And my son is being let down by Liverpool City Council and the government. And I am not having it. I am taking this further. If I have to, I will go to the newspapers. I just want to let everybody know, there's probably so many people going through what I'm going through at the moment as well. Stay strong. You've got to power through it. You've got to fight for what is best for your child. If someone tells you no, just keep going and keep fighting and fighting and fighting. It took me 2 years, 2.5 years to get an EHCP plan for my son, which is a contract, and the school or education setting have to abide by that contract until he's 25 to support him. Sorry for the snotty nose. I didn't mean to cry. I didn't, but it's just, I'm just so stressed out at the moment, so angry. Why is my son getting let down? Why? What's he done wrong to you? He was born blind in one eye. He was born with ADHD. Why should he be discriminated against? Why? I'm not having it. So, stay strong. Keep going. If you are going through the same situation as me, drop me a message. Let me know how you're getting on. But just power through. Keep fighting for your child. Keep fighting for your child's education and for their future, because you're their parent. You know what's best for your child. Do not give up. And that goes out to all the children as well who are suffering and being let down by the system. Take care, and I'm sorry I've had to have a good rant today because I needed to get it out my system. I'm going to have a nice cup of tea now and put some telly on and turn my phone off because I need to calm down. I love yous all. Thank you so much for watching. I don't care how I look a right mess, but this is me. This is raw. This is being a parent. Tell you what, I didn't realise how difficult it would be being a parent. I really didn't. But I love my kids and I will keep fighting as long as it takes me to get what they are entitled to. Have a great day. I love yous all and I'll see yous all soon. Bye. Mwah.